Hello everybody, welcome to my channel, The Rugged Retiree. Jamie Trudell here, and today we're just walking around the backyard here. It's not my yard, but it's a park. It's in the backyard of my place, so I like to go back here and have some walks and stuff just to keep fit and clear my head a lot of times. And in today's episode, I'd like to kind of address the younger crowd, maybe those in their 20s to 40s, I would say. And what I'm going to do is just kind of talk about how things were when I was younger, and see if I can appeal to get you to talk about your stuff, and see if there's anything that you want me to discuss, to share my opinion about going forward. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep walking here and talking and sharing some stories as we go. All right, let's go. So we'll kind of start off with me in school. I hated school. I didn't like it at all. I didn't like it in elementary school, high school. The only time I really actually enjoyed being in school is when I went to trade school, and that's because I could see the application for the math, the things that I had a hard time learning in school. I remember high school, I think I was in grade 9 or 10, my average getting out of there was 52. I just barely passed. I didn't have a need for history, geography. Those things just didn't matter or appeal to me at all. And I was a bit of a loner in high school. I wouldn't say I wasn't liked by my peers, but I wasn't invited to parties and stuff like that either. I just kind of stuck to myself. I was into heavy metal. Eventually joined a band, and I was a singer actually. I have long permed curly hair in a thrash band, you know, Anthrax, Megadeth, Metallica, all those things. And that was pretty fun actually to do that. And those years were good. I hung around with my cousins mostly. I had a big family, and my cousins meant the world to me growing up. They taught me to drive a tractor, and I'd actually go over on the weekends. I'd ride my bike out to the farm. Sorry, I'm just kind of coming up a bit of a hill here. Try not to slide on my keister. I'd ride my bike out to the country where my cousins lived and jump on the riding lawnmower and cut the grass, just because I just loved operating some equipment back then. And taught me to shoot, to fish, to hunt and trap and all those things. And those are all spectacular things. And I really enjoyed that part of growing up, of being with my cousins. I still enjoy talking to them now. I don't go back home very often, but when I do, we catch up pretty quick. It's a little windy up here, so I'm not sure what the sound is going to be like, but I wanted to take a picture here. Let me just turn the camera around. And this is the view that I'm at right now. This is just a great spot up here. I can walk up to the tower here. And my daughter lives way the heck over there somewhere. And it's quite a nice valley to look at. Growing up, I had a neighbor of mine actually comes to mind. His name was Greg, and Greg would he would take me out fishing on the weekends. It was just a great thing. He had a daughter. She wasn't into fishing, but he'd come and grab me. We'd head over to Tim Hortons, grab a donut, and he always had lunch packed, and we'd go out to his favorite fishing hole, and we'd always slay some bass. It was awesome. And it was a good outing for him as well, and I had a chance to catch up later on in life here, like talking like 10 years ago, and getting a hold of him just to thank him for doing that for me. I was that young guy that you know, like I said, with the long curly permed hair, listening to heavy metal. I probably wasn't the most approachable young man out there, but he seen through that, and he helped to mold me, you know, in some ways. So I've never forgotten about that, or, you know, looked down at that experience, because that was just awesome. I hope that I can continue to do that for other young guys as well. I had a couple good teachers, two teachers that I remember in a lot of detail. It was Mr. Reddy and Mr. Pearson. I'm not sure what grades I was in when I was taught, but two male teachers had the biggest impact on me growing up. And quite frankly, I think it's an absolute shame that we don't have more male teachers in our schools. We need that influence in the young men's lives right now. I moved to BC when I was about 17 or 18. My mother would actually know exactly how old I was. I wasn't really paying attention, but you know, through some of the counsel, my uncle, one of my uncles has passed away now. He helped me, you know, to realize that there was better things for me out there, and that maybe leaving the comforts of home and whatnot was not going to be the easiest thing. He told me about the challenges that I would have, and 100% I went through all of those challenges and came out the other side, and I'm glad that I stuck with it. I really am. I got into an apprenticeship. I was pretty young at the time, and actually found the schoolwork enjoyable there. Like I said, I seen the application for what I was learning, and it was just awesome. Settled down, had three beautiful kids, and saying that, I was also young when I had my kids. So I'm gonna get out of the wind here. I was young, and I didn't have the patience yet that I wish that I had with them. You know, we had a fun time, etc. But you know, I was stressed, and it was hard. It was just hard at times. I was working really hard and working midnight shifts and all this, and it's quite draining. After some time, you're trying to get, you know, a few hours of sleep here and there. Kids want to play with you. They've been waiting all day. And to any of you young dads that are out there, you know, I'd have one small word of advice for you. And if you're not quite ready to walk in the door when you get home, just take the truck and go around the block, and go around the block 2 or 3 times. You have to take the long way home, whatever you need to do, and just wait for that time when you can be settled and walk in the door. And I've done that a lot of times. And when you walk in that door and your young child is there, you know, they're 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, they're plowing you down as soon as you walk in the door. And they've been waiting for you, like from the moment you left, or from the moment that they got up. And they deserve your best when they see you. So, you know, give them your best. all those years, you know, it seems like you're in a big loop, and it's like, it can be tiring. It can absolutely be tiring. But, you know, keep going with it. That part of your life is going to be gone before you even realize. And it's a lot shorter than you think. So, you know, as stressful as it can be, just relish those years, and don't I don't know, don't let them waste away. Enjoy every minute of that. So as I recently said in my I can't remember the title of it already, it's a dozer at the cabin part 1. It's not out yet, but it'll be out fairly shortly here. And in the video I had was just telling my thoughts about where to go with this channel, and you know, I'm pretty flexible and open to where it's going, and there might be some opportunity there to do a little bit of mentoring to the younger guys. I think we all need encouragement sometimes, and whatnot. What I'd really appreciate to do, and this is because this is the means of communication that we have, is to get you to comment in the comments button on here. Subscribe, so we get all the videos emailed to you when they come out. And if there's something that you are kind of wondering about or interested in hearing about, just tell me in the comments, and I'll do my best to accommodate that and let you learn from my experience. It's always better to learn the easy way. And my son, who's 30, he's asking me for advice quite a bit, just bouncing things off of me or whatnot. And you know, maybe some of those things I'll be able to share here as well. But yeah, it's just, you know, life is tough and decisions are hard, and sometimes it's just better to hear from a third party, if you will, and I'm willing to do that. So anyway, so I'm just gonna sign out here. Get a little, so let's stay in touch here, and we'll see you on the next one.